Alright, so, yeah. Back to this. So let me just kick up the game here. No zombie womb today. We are playing... Oops, I need to put on my headphones. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this actually works properly. Poof. I assume you can hear me since my microphone level is going nuts. Yeah, Panda in Space, or Paladin Spice, the chat overlay is through a piece of software called T-Board, and it's really awesome. And also I've got that subscription overlay as well. And the chat thing disappears too if it's inactive for 30 seconds, so it's only really there when it's relevant. Yeah, I put my dishes in the dishwasher, don't worry about it.
Riley, your current emotional state appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
Second breakfast? Facepalm! Watching before, well, I'm walking around while facepalming because Jetstream Sam, one of the bad guys, basically just told me I'm a goddamn idiot and I'm killing people who have no control. Because they're cyborgs. What about 11Cs? Gotta have 11Cs. I can turn the game audio down a little bit. I'll just turn it down one, because you don't want it too quiet. You gotta hear the music. Yeah, it's almost 6 here. Ottawa. Don't worry. This is part of the game. I'm supposed to get my ass kicked right now. Yes. The beep beep. Because I'm at 0.1% health.
Or is that just what you tell yourself? How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the Ripper. My name is Monsoon, of the Winds of Destruction. Yeah, I guessed as much. Feasting on the insides of your enemies? How easily you ignore the loss of life when it suits your convenience. So tell me, who saves the weak from the man who saves the weak?
You're the ones exploiting them.
It certainly will.
You take advantage of their weakness.
Yeah, EMP grenades are
Of course they get
battle.
hurt when you set them up as your human shield.
Kill or be killed, Jack. Phnom Penh taught me that. Yes, you aren't the only one to grow up on the killing fields. War is a cruel parent, but an effective
Gotta
teacher.
have a monologue.
Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche. That this world
So over
and all its
here.
people are diseased. Free
Still
will
an
is a
Easter
myth.
egg.
Religion is a joke. We're all pawns, controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They shape our will. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they learn to hate.
Here we go.
They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair, all means, all passed along.
How about full of shit? Is that a meme?
You can't fight nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Ugh. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives, a means of
I only
justice.
noticed this.
Now
I've played
there's
this
a
game
pretty
a couple
meme.
times, but I only noticed this like the other day.
It spared you the burden of all the lives you've taken. Absolved you of guilt when you enjoyed it. That is until the illusion was broken. Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. You have no choices to make, nothing to answer for. You can die with a clear conscience.
You're right. About me, I mean. I knew something was off. After the Patriots, I thought I could walk off the battlefield and into a normal life. But here I am, surrounded by death, arguing philosophy with terrorists. I told myself this was about justice, about protecting the weak. But I was wrong.
Then you admit
Yeah, he's got a
it.
really big bruise on his forehead.
I learned young that killing your enemies felt good. Really good.
He pulled an Armstrong.
In America, my friends, my family, they helped me forget the devil inside. But who am I kidding? I was born to kill! The bit about my sword, that means of justice stuff, I guess I needed something to keep the Ripper in check when I was knee-deep in bodies.
You?
But you, all this, is a wake-up call to what I really believe. What I really am.
What are you saying?
I'm saying Jack is back. off my pain inhibitors.
What? This is madness. You
Do it!
All right.
If you're lucky, you'll get to see Armstrong again tonight.
Pain. This is why I fight.
No, you missed me.
This is my normal. My nature.
You've lost your mind.
Crush step.
Who's next?
I'll take this dance. No, Sam. Report back to the chief. He's mine.
Here we go.
You're the boss. I misjudged you. You are like us
Ready for
after
some
all.
Battletoads?
Now you're
This
just
is
being
gonna be-
nasty.
Tricky. Yeah, may contain violent scenes. There's only a little bit of violence in this game.
Want to know how I got it? Actually, why don't I give you a demonstration? I think it's time for Jack to let her rip.
So we'll do that, and as noted before, we'll go.
Give it up! Give it up! I can take it! Forget it! Back to the earth, you!
Oh shit, why did I not actually dodge that?
Won't be killed! This one's on me!
Why am I in a business suit? So I'm wearing, it's just a costume that you can equip. Because why not? And what do you mean, do you not switch to a business suit for all your combat?
Magnetic power!
So as you can see now, he's all purpley like that. He just, like, says fuck you. So, okay, him grenade out. Like that. Knock his head off.
Welcome to my utopia of death! Magnetic force, Jack! Nature!
shit I missed. Oh fuck. Yeah, I gotta deal with this shit. Ah, come on. Oh, no. Come on. Unfortunately, throwing grenades and stuff is really clunky in this game. Not abusing it that much. Oh god. Just missed that one. Fuck off with your arm. Magnets. Fuck off! Seriously! Your body is not ready. You get killed. Okay, maybe that's it. Oh, I'm getting stuck in like weird camera angles. Come on. Oh shit.
Welcome to my utopia of death.
So I have 2 health packs. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. So I have 2. Well, I have 1 health pack now. They get used automatically when you drop down to full health, so it's best to not use them to maximize their effectiveness.
Give it up!
Okay, and this is the end of the battle anyway. He's pulling it from behind the wall, come on.
Magnetic power! I'll put you under, weakling. Now what will you do? Death, Ripper! You're dead! Dead on!
So I'm going to admit that I am very impressed that I actually beat that first time. I don't think I did any retries, did I? Yeah, that was good.
Kill. Or be killed.
Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. Your means end here.
No. I passed one. To you. Sure as the sun will rise. The slaughter will continue. Now,
There's people still
I
here.
return to the earth. Wind blows. Rain falls. The strong prey on the weak. All
Should probably make that little subscription thing
is as it
following
should
thing wider,
be.
so it's not just cut off.
Raiden?
I'm fine, Kevin. Relax.
Oh,
I'll
from
get the
Collecting
brains.
Cat stream. Yeah, okay. Yes, everyone came here. Gotta drive home.
I don't want this for anyone else.
I guess. I don't know.
All right, man.
Later.
Oh yeah, you probably have to drive through some nasty snow. Alright. That was a mediocre overall result, but in the end it was good. Let's not wear the suit for the next one. Let's wear... let's go back to this glorious thing. Boris is back at headquarters. I think he probably will pop up in the next, what's it called? Cutscene? Maybe? I think? Alright.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
Yeah, you can use the wooden sword to knock people out. So like, if you want to do like a non-lethal run.
Hours for the day have ended. Is that correct?
Watch out! They keep on coming!
Oops.
Raiden!
Oh, come on. That wasn't fair.
Raiden!
Okay, this time I will switch swords. First,
I'm sorry, sir. Our pistol engine. Is that correct?
Watch out! They keep on coming!
don't worry, it's just a robot. I get the feeling that people are going to be offended when I start leaving people with no arms or legs, but alive.
Raiden, Sundowner
That
contacted
comment
you
is
from
more
the top
creepy
floor.
with the
Time
smiley
to
face
make
at
your
the
way
end,
up
I
there.
think.
The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. It seems the guards are storming the building. Raiden, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational. You can control that UGT as well, yes? Give them hell. Do not stray too far from the elevators, Raiden. Use the weapons around you to slow them down. Throw everything at them you
Don't
can.
run away from me. Aw, he got shot by his buddies.
Wunderbar! My hack was a success. Board the elevator, Raiden. For security purposes, the building is divided
Yeah,
into upper
Doctor
and
is
lower
supposed to be
halves.
German.
The lower area consists of offices and meeting space for staff and visitors, while confidential military projects and technical research are restricted to the levels.
So that's where the brains in the server room will be, up top.
Indeed. But that elevator can only access the lower floors. You need to get to the 20th floor and pass the security gate there to reach the upper
Man, it's
area.
32 degrees
Let me
in
guess.
Australia.
Time to find another left hand?
Well, that is the problem.
Trying to
Security
see what
cyborgs
it
will
is
not
here.
have sufficient clearance.
It's going
But
down to minus
managers
30
and senior
tonight.
staff have already been
Just
evacuated,
wonder
no
what
doubt.
it is right now.
So...
The only option is to cut the power to the
minus 17
security
here
gate,
right now, Celsius.
which will not be easy. It is powered by no less
Just
than
for
3
reference.
systems, including a backup power supply.
Tomorrow's
You will
supposed
need
to
to
be really
destroy
warm, though.
all of the electrical control panels to disable them. In any case, you should arrive at the 20th floor soon.
I'm the same as Sundry stuff. Up to 24 is okay, and then yeah, after that kind of sucks.
The electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the walls there. There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your
I
enhanced
knew
AR
he was
to...
gonna do that.
They found you! No choice now!
Bullshit. Come on. Figure something out.
Hey, what's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Yeah, minus 17 isn't even particularly cold for
The electrical
right
panels
now.
are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR. They found you! No choice now! There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it. Good. 1 down, 2 to go. Keep at it, Raiden. There should be an electrical panel nearby. Excellent. Just 1 more. Keep on
shit.
coming.
Friggin' rockets are the worst thing in this game.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it. Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate.
Just don't vacuum. Definitely the solution to having a whole lot of air in your vacuum.
Shall I activate your pain inhibitors now?
No, keep them off. I need it this way.
Well, as you wish. I must say, I have turned more than a few men into cyborgs, but you... Well, your past is most,
What you getting at, Doc? Most of the time, you're working with First World ex-military. Grown men. Compared to the average Third World child soldier, I can't really complain. Most of them, they're the sort of guerrillas your typical patient gets paid to slaughter.
Perhaps, but,
This shouldn't be news to you, Doc.
yes, but,
Look, just help me take care of those brains after I bring them back. I do my business, you do yours.
Yes. They're pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy.
My legs!
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Ryder. Try and keep moving. Nice of them to go open the door for me, yeah? Idiots. Sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use. Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you. Good, Ryder, yes! Right away's up now, yeah? Almost there. I have just finished analyzing the latest security data. You should find an indoor garden up ahead.
A garden?
That I can get.
Sounds fancy.
A Japanese garden, to be precise. It is an area set aside for VIPs. Apparently, one of World Marshal's directors is a rather serious Japanese culture enthusiast.
All right. So what's this got to do with me? Is there something I need from the garden?
Not at all. You need only pass through that area to arrive at a freight elevator. I found a route to the elevator controls through the unit we hijacked downstairs. I have located the server room as well. You can reach it via the freight elevator.
Great work, Doc.
Elementary, my dear Raiden. Now, head for the garden.
Yes, this is all inside. It's like in a warehouse in an apartment, or like a giant office building. Rocket launcher guys. They are the worst. They especially deserve to have their legs. Oh, come on. They deserve to have their legs cut off. Oh, what? Yeah. Deal with it.
Answer me! Raiden? Raiden!
Oh man, I screwed it.
Get some! What's wrong? Answer me!
I don't even really understand how that happened.
Raiden!
RPG guys are literally the worst. Yeah, they know you're firing RPG, you idiot. Guess what? You don't deserve legs.
My legs! Cannot be!
Oh, why is
Raiden, what happened? You're supposed to be stronger than this!
If you ever consider joining the army and being an RPG man, don't do it, because consider that you're actually the worst person in the world.
Not dead yet!
Not dead yet! Oh, what? I can swear I chopped that guy in half.
Raiden! Get some!
Deal with it. Oh no! Fucking rocket launcher dudes. Get out of the goddamn air. Also, these guys are so nonchalant with their friggin' rocket launcher use, they'll just fire it at you even if you're just right in front of them. This guy. Guess what? I know I literally just said people who use rocket launchers are literally the worst people in the world. This guy gets what he deserves.
building.
What the hell?
Raiden! Raiden!
Moni? Moni? Moni!
The main exit is sealed. I very much doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above you was connected to a corridor meant
Oh
for
shit, yeah, but I
transporting
want to do the
materials.
achievement, so...
You can take that to the elevator.
So I was just gonna run the hell out of here, but actually I want to do something first, so... So this, giant pagoda... It's... oh crap, okay. Just need to get on top of this roof again. Climb. What the hell? There we go. So these go up. Up, up, up. No! Okay, try that again. Ooh, that was close to falling off the actual building. Do you want your very own pagoda, or do you want the whole Japanese like garden in an office building? Or maybe even just a lantern thing that you can jump on. Alright, so we managed to stop. So there's an achievement for cutting this off, which is really to say there's an achievement for climbing that goddamn tower. And it is called Menace to Society. And you can see the roof of the room and everything. It's kind of neat. Never been up here before, actually. I think you can cut these. Yeah, you can. When you cut those, then you can't get up here. Finger parts? What is going on here? Oh, I'm assuming you mean typos.
All right, follow the catwalk straight ahead to reach the elevator.
Yeah, it
My
wasn't obvious when I
apologies,
first saw it that
I
you
seem
meant
to have
typos.
fallen behind.
No worries. Actually, I should thank you.
What are you talking about?
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten Jack back.
Then, that is your true nature.
More or less. Still interested?
I find no reason to alter my objectives. From the moment we met, you have acted on emotional urges. You speak of protecting those weaker than you. Such people number in the billions. It is impossible. You cannot save every human being
Yes,
in
indeed,
the
the
world.
puppy is back.
You cannot save every street child. After extended observation, I have come to a conclusion. Your actions are rooted in affinity for those from similar circumstances as yours.
Huh. Guess so. Not much of a superhero after all, huh?
However, your emotional status
The
is
secret to
understandable.
such smooth streams
Perhaps I share the
is
same affinity.
some
Well,
hints
that's
from
what
Sundry
you
Stuff.
feel. I'm glad
Actually,
to have
it's
you
called
along.
fast upload speeds.
Roger.
And I'm playing at 1080p, but I downscaled it to 720p on Sundry Stuff's suggestion, and that did seem to improve it. But yeah, decent internet connection
You can
is,
reach the server room
is
via the
the
freight
real
elevator
good
just
thing
ahead.
there. And yeah, well, I don't know that actual like I don't think traffic really impacts it at all, because this is all like I'm uploading once to Twitch. It goes out to their CDNs, and you just stream it from your local CDN, which damn well better have more than enough power to be able to handle a few people watching a stream. They'll never notice. Especially that. Oh shit, I missed. I accidentally bumped into it. It's not my intention. But it happened, so. I couldn't ninja barrel it. Yes, a barrel does at least vaguely make sense. As does the cardboard box, of course.
Look up, Raiden.
Yeah, Ryan has 64 gig, which is pretty nuts. But otherwise my computer is actually pretty similar to his. Although now my graphics card is better. Although I don't remember off the top of my head what he had, but I know I was only a little bit worse before, and I went a hell of a lot better now. So computers are very similar, I would say. Now he does something with VMs on his. I do VMs occasionally on my computer, but it sounds like he uses them like a lot for his job. So in that case, it makes sense to. Like I don't work on my desktop machine. It's basically just a gaming machine. I mean, I work from home sometimes on it, but I actually when I work from home, I do it through a virtual machine.
Careful, Raiden. The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent
But yeah, I
platform.
don't use it the same way as he does.
The platform is losing speed.
But yeah, I have 32
The
gig.
tripods are interfering. Guidance, clear them out of the shaft. Do not let them block the elevator.
And yeah, my scenario is pretty similar to Sundry's stuff, which is like, I could have 16 gig. Well, when I built it, it was like, I could go for 16 gig, which was still plenty. Or it was like, well, at the time, RAM was really cheap, and I don't really understand why, but it was just like, well, okay, I'll just buy 32. Might as well. Oh, he cleared the shaft already. That wasn't fair. But, I mean, the thing that I like, personally, about having way too much RAM is that I can just leave a virtual machine running, and then I can go play a game like this, and it has literally no impact at all on anything that I'm doing. I think my laptop has 4 as well, which is, I mean, for most things, 4 gig is perfectly fine. Like most things that you can do on a laptop.
Yes, according to what I have here.
What should I expect to find? If they're VR training those brains, I'm guessing it won't look like your typical IT department.
Quite right. Most of it will likely be occupied by life support units. Feeding oxygen and nutrition to the brains they have stored, you know. They would also need a server to feed them the VR data, but in terms of structure, it's really more brain storage and maintenance than a server room. But no doubt it makes a convenient euphemism for what they are really doing there.
Yeah,
yes.
like how CIA
Indeed.
agents refer to where they work as the company.
Indeed.
But
Something
yeah,
like
with
that
a
would
game
never
PC,
arouse
you
the
want
suspicion
there's certain
of
things that
rank
you
and
want to
file staff who
overspend
may
on
hear it.
initially.
And I'm sure those
Because they're hard
complicit
to
in this
upgrade,
operation
like your
feel better
processor
not
and stuff.
calling it the
But other things
VR
you
training
don't
room.
need
Even
necessarily
something so
put as much
simple
money
as a
into right
name
away,
can
'cause
help
you
one
can upgrade
ignore
them
the
easily
truth of what
later.
they are doing. Truly fascinating how the human brain works.
So this, whatever room, that's where Sundowner's waiting, right? If he wants a fight, I wish he'd just get on with it. He didn't seem the type to run and hide.
Well, he is in charge of security, but I suspect this is not about business. If I had to guess, I would say he is toying with you,
16
testing
gig,
you, perhaps.
I mean,
Whatever
at
he's
least
doing,
here, it'd probably
it won't change what's going to happen once
I
I,
don't know,
finally
40,
catch up with
40 to $60. So in the overall scheme of things, it's a pretty small investment, and 16 is pretty good. Of course, I don't know what that would be in Australia, because everything I've heard is that your prices for computer parts are outrageous. Alright, here we go. Switch swords, which, if you've been watching, means that it's a boss fight.
What? Miss Charles?
Oh, that's turned badly.
Their body, if I had to guess, is likely controlled by an AI.
Don't lock on the goddamn stupid tripods. Yeah, I guess LGA 1156 is. I think when I was building my, I think 1156 was an option. I ended up with LGA 2011 though. On $6.79 for it. Which means I have 32 gig, but I have 4 more slots free, so I could go to 64 if I was nuts. Yes, indeed, to the comments of boobs. Although in this case they are robot boobs. Wait a minute. Just thinking here for a second. So Cyborg Body, they opted to go for realistic jiggle physics on this Cyborg Body. Holy shit, what? 2 8-gig sticks is $200 to $260? Wow. No, that is not Raiden's wife.
And it's fair monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Oh shit. Kind of backwards. It's kind of a bad situation.
What happened? What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden! Damn it!
Yeah, so that's really expensive. Wow, even the euro price there. Oh, you're in Germany, right? That's pretty expensive too. Holy frick, 800. Wow. Okay, so that yes, 16 gig is a somewhat high price. Wow, that's a lot more than I expected. I'd have to look here again, but it's not nearly that expensive here. At that kind of rate, yeah, you might as well just order it in the States and ship it. Of course, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I think I only paid $80 for my 32 gig. But that was a couple years ago.
Miss Charles, she's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess, slightly controlled by an AI.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! yes, the cyborg is wearing heels, but keep in mind... Oh, actually, this one... Never mind. Regular Ryan also wears heels, essentially. I mean, consider that they're robot feet, so they can basically do whatever the hell they want. Let's stay in the middle of the room for this. Oh, do I have to actually go to the door? I have to go to the door, yeah.
And the spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Great smoke bomb sequence. I don't know why, but sometimes when I hit side on my thing to go into this menu, it uses a health pack. It sucks. And yeah, I kind of can't reach out while I'm doing these fights. They're slightly more involved than the rest of the game. Don't do that. Let's see, where was I last reading? And she's freaking huge. Oh, okay, yes.
Keep going, Ryan. You are almost to the server room.
Alright, I'll cut off a chat. I didn't miss too much apart from my discussion about the fifth element.
Don't disrupt the students while class is in session.
Time for the fight with the American warmonger.
Familiar with the lesson plan? The same regimen you went through in Liberia. Effective program. Just look how you turned out. Of course, running it in the real world just got a bit too complicated.
Heights in meters and centimeters just do
though,
not
no fuss, no
work for me.
muss.
I don't know
Straight
why
to the brain.
Canadians do height in
It's
feet,
like a dream.
weight, like
Well,
person weight in
maybe
pounds,
extreme
but
is
like
the
everything
wrong
else is
word.
metric. Well, that's not even
Kill
true.
some POWs, some
The
civilians.
stupidest mix of metric and imperial.
They enjoy it though. We give their pleasure centers a nice big jolt every time. Plus, they get a shiny new body as a graduation present. Another thing you have in common.
I chose this. They're kids, you son of a bitch.
And kids are cruel. All people are by nature. They just lose touch with it as they get older. Start thinking they know right and wrong. That's immoral. War crime this, code of conduct that. Kids, you can mold, manipulate it to performing all kinds of atrocities. And there's nothing like a good atrocity to keep a war going.
That's why I'm shutting you down.
You just don't see the bigger picture, do you?
His head is small relative to his body, but he has a large head.
Waltz out of the rubble with all these precious brains. Nothing changes. All the guys in charge are long gone. We've got offices around the world. We're just suppliers. We don't create the market for war.
And who does? The Patriots are gone.
Those guys just manage the war economy. They didn't invent it. Did you think every battle in history was all part of some big old conspiracy? Bullshit! War is just part of who we are. Why fight it? Anyway, none of this will matter in 3 hours. Demand for PMCs is about to skyrocket. Like the good old days after 9/11.
What are you talking about?
Not here. Follow me.
Raiden, get Sundowner. Do not lose him this time.
I can't say I've ever actually wandered around in this room, so I'm just gonna quickly do that, see if there's anything hidden. No, there's not.
How's this, Jack? We can play up here without damaging the merchandise.
What happens in 3 hours?
Don't matter. You're too late. Even at Mach 2, you wouldn't make it. And killing you is gonna take some time. Slow and painful.
His head also looks much more realistically sized. Here, just going back to that, he has a tiny head conversation.
Like I said,
Chances are very good that I'm going to mess this fight up a lot.
and I'm very in touch with my inner child.
Dick disease? Dick disease is a different thing entirely.
You can be cooler than that, Jack.
Oh, actually I did that right, didn't I? Not that.
Can't break this shit, Jack.
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
Yeah, his head must, or sorry, his head. His coat must be extremely bulky to make his body look so much bigger.
You can be cooler than that, Jack.
Oh, I thought that.
I'm fucking invincible!
If I did not screw up this fight badly, I would be very impressed, because I screwed up badly even on low difficulties. Problem is he does this.
No! No! Ryan!
His little shields are explosive
You can be
if you
cooler
hit
than
them.
that.
And I'm very bad at... I'm just gonna start that one again, because...
You can be cooler than that.
amazingly,
Jack.
while this game was just Metal Gear based, so Japanese and insane, it was developed by Platinum Studios, which is an American company.
I'm fucking invincible!
Like, why? I've never seen him do that, but he does. He just does things that are unexpected with his stupid shields, and then you just lose life for nothing. If you don't get it perfect.
Right! What's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me! Write it? Write it!
I will turn it down, yeah.
You can be cooler than that, Jack.
One more tick. I may also be talking quieter and quieter as I get more and more frustrated.
Don't fuck with me, Jack! I'm fucking invincible!
Like that time I didn't even That's two health packs down.
Cannot be!
Oh,
Right? What happened? You're supposed to be stronger than
solar panels. He's actually a big time like
You can be cooler
eco
than
guy.
that, Jack.
There we go, I got both of them this time. Fuck. I knew he was doing that, but I did the wrong thing. I am much too far away to be doing this. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't know it played. Oh, come on. I'm so close. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Sundowner. I didn't. Sundowner had solar panels, yeah.
Playtime's over, Jack. Time to die.
essentially beaten him now, because I think from this point I think I got a checkpoint, so it's
This cannot be.
I really hope I got a checkpoint.
You're supposed to be stronger than this.
As far as I'm aware, this whole sequence is entirely random. So. So that wasn't too bad, even though my score wasn't great. Actually, got that pretty quickly.
Jack,
What happens in 3 hours?
he'll launch Operation Tecumseh.
Who? Armstrong?
I've already said too much. I have a call to make.
Got yourself shaving?
Asshole. He's good. Real good. You
Yep,
knew
busy
this
phone.
would happen, didn't you? Well, you'll get your wish. Up to you now. Sam.
Raiden here. I've taken Marshall HQ.
Yeah. I have just entered Denver airspace. I will be there soon.
Hurry.
Raiden, what Sundowner said,
I know. Anything that'll rival 9/11 cannot be good.
and in 3 hours, maybe less. He said even Mach 2 could not get there in time.
If he was serious, that's over 4,000 miles away.
4,500. So whatever it is, it's not happening on American soil.
If it's gonna spike demand for PMCs, it's gotta be a political hotspot. A coup or civil war in a stable region wouldn't have a domino effect.
And they'd want to draw in a superpower. No.
What?
The president. He's on his way to Pakistan. If something happens to him there...
Oh, shit. The War on Terror Part 2.
Contact the military.
Official channels are frozen since Mexico. Unofficial
Fit
channels
right
will
in
take
with
too long.
Armstrong, I guess.
Besides, what's our proof?
Or,
Who's gonna
I have
believe
no
us over
idea
world
if there's
marshal?
a
Then
more
we have to
appropriate
get there
way
first.
to say your name.
Never
If it's
Musna.
K,
Impossible.
J,
It is the other side of the planet. Even if we were in the world's fastest jet right now.
Or should I just
it's
call you
not even
Thor?
close.
Hold up. It's not a jet we need.
Courtney?
An RLV would make it with time to spare.
That's...
Mach 23 if we're talking 1 atmosphere. 17,650 miles per hour.
That would make Pakistan in under half an hour.
Right. Contact Solus.
It's the easiest way to identify him. Just call him 4. I'm just gonna call you 4 from now on. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to see the senator. So we're going to put on the suit, as is tradition. Boris isn't German. Boris is,
Cargo's all set to go.
Doctor
sir.
here is
Excellent.
German.
Commencing takeoff
Boris is
in
Russian.
semi-auto mode.
Of course. And Kevin is American. And also Courtney is also American.
You know, this kind of space launch once required days of preparation.
Solus has been conducting test flights almost every day for the last 6 months. As long as we're not breaking atmosphere, they said they can reroute today's flight no problem.
Amazing. The Earth is the cradle of humanity, but mankind cannot stay in the cradle forever.
I'm only going as far as the thermosphere. This thing can't pass the Kármán line. That lunar vacation will just have to wait.
And here I was hoping you might bring me back a monolith. Scheiße! 2 bogies closing fast!
Is it?
Who else? The flight pattern suggests unmanned MQ-320s.
I didn't really enjoy Dragon Age, honestly.
This is a transport chopper. Our defensive options are limited.
Yeah, I played Origins a little bit. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it.
Missiles incoming!
EMP?
Yes, but not strong enough to take out the drone. Here they come!
I'll handle this.
Yeah, I've got Wasteland 2
Have a nice
ready
flight.
and waiting.
And people say Germans aren't funny.
Yeah, I think my point is, my thoughts were kind of the same as Jack's, where it was very much BioWare, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Actually, like what you said, pretty much exactly the point.
All right, bring the chopper around.
Yeah, a lot of people like BioWare games. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. The modern BioWare games. Although I guess, yeah.
Okay, I'm coming back. This is
I think you know
easier
what I mean.
said than done, you know. Very good.
It's always getting his chin like shaved like that. I wouldn't say that I hate BioWare. It just I'm not drawn to it, and it doesn't particularly hold my interest. It's not like it's, oh my god, this is the worst game ever.
Sorry, my friend. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
That was quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you are all right. It's time you got out of Denver.
Oh.
What's wrong? Answer me!
Oh, what? That was...
Raiden! Raiden!
Yeah, same with Mass Effect, yeah, I started playing it, and then stopped after the first mission. Or actually, during the first
That was
mission.
quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you are all right. It's time you got out of Denver. Raiden, respond!
Oh, come on.
Raiden! Raiden! That was quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you are all right. It's time you got out of Denver.
Oh, that's why, because I'm not using the cheap blade. That's a lot better. Oh.
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
That was quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you are all right. It's time you got out of Denver.
Yeah, this is a Battletoads section right here. I like how these two guys are perfectly mirrored like this. Coming to hump my leg? Armless and handless man? Business suit jumping on people with no arms or legs. That's more amusing than... I don't know. It's more amusing to me than, like, the rest of what's going on. Okay, are you gonna phase out, or do I just have to do that? Look at my portfolio!
Are you all right?
Here is my resume!
You just get those brains out of here.
And what will you do?
Get out of here and to the launch site.
Ah, the young ladies' company, yeah? How fortunate they are in Colorado, too.
Yeah. Shouldn't take more than 2 hours with a set of wheels. Guess I'll just have to borrow some. A lot of cars got abandoned when the evac order came down.
But won't the road...
I heard you had an
Struck
opening!
by one of those missiles, or...
I know. Let me just worry about putting some distance between me and World Marshal, and what's left of it.
I'm very interested in the work your company has been doing! Come on, give me that. He's not supposed to be talking on a phone. He has an implant, like a communication device in his head, so... It's not like he is just talking on an invisible phone. Rocket launcher guys. They're the worst. I have all the skills you require!
Raiden, hurry! It may be an RLB, but it still needs time to accelerate and decelerate from first cosmic velocity. Could require more than 30 minutes to get to Pakistan.
Yeah, the way he is holding his hand, it does kind of look like he should be holding a phone. I will agree on that. I think the thing is that on his regular cyborg body, that if you're not wearing one of these silly costumes, his ears kind of stick out more. Like he has more bulk to his head.
Come on, buddy.
He has more bulk to his head, so his hand is like on his face. one concern. What is the pay? My greatest weakness would be that I work too hard. This is perhaps
relatively light security.
hashtag Ryan's interview. I think you'll find I cooperate with the team. Well, that's exactly the same as what you came up with. It seemed better at the time. I was gonna time it with a one of those like things where I chop him in half and pull his spine out.
Raiden, I will join you in Pakistan. I will find a way to exit the helicopter. Proceed out of the city. I will contact you when I am on the ground.
Oh, no rockets. Rockets are for losers. Rockets are for losers. Swords are for closers. Snacks for everyone! Do you like this diced small? Big slices or small slices? Raiden's gonna participate in the next Iron Chef competition. He's gonna have small little watermelon slices. What are your benefits like? I don't really understand why there's watermelons are there, apart from like a Fruit Ninja joke.
You have escaped the pursuit?
Seems like it.
You have passed the last of the barricades. Save your strength. Find a vehicle.
Right. That should do nicely.
Need your bike. Thank you for your cooperation. Oops, I should have said no because I don't really want to. We're gonna keep wearing the suit for the rest of the game. So here we are on the, this is the second level interview coming up. But there will still need to be a third interview. I prepare my own fonts for personalization!
Everything okay on your side?
I am out of Colorado airspace and nothing on the radar.
Good. I'm almost there.
Yeah, he provides his application carved into sidewalks, and he brings them in. Woof woof.
Having a little heart-to-heart?
I have analyzed his words and actions. I am unable to ascertain his motivation.
Fancy meeting you here.
You knew I'd come. I suppose I should thank you for not killing everyone at the launch site.
I take advantage of these cutscenes to check
Well,
my
not
email.
if you say it like that.
I have
For a
quite a
hired
few
killer,
new followers
you're
on
not very
Twitch.
good at your job. The war
Mentions
is a
on
big payoff.
Twitter.
Right. Big raises all around once World Marshal gets all those contracts.
Favorited tweets.
I'm not talking about money, Jack. I'm talking ideals.
Excuse me?
A retweet.
Forget it. We've both heard enough speeches about higher causes
Got
by
up.
now.
Okay, so my controller
History
is doing
will
some
decide
flashing,
who's
which I'm
right.
assuming means the battery is low.
End
So-
of story.
At some point, I may just die because my controller is dead. We'll see. Here we go, stepping into his office. This is the practical interview.
I don't care who thinks I'm right. And I've got cause enough for killing you.
Huh? Oh, good. Why, that's very good. Yes, I like that.
Yes, I like that.
Right.
Don't interfere.
This is between us.
And it ends here.
So you can't see it, but my cursor is up over top of this cutscene. And I guess the camera centers on their crotches, and so as it went between them, it was my cursor pointing at their crotch, which was just vaguely amusing. I don't even understand why I didn't.
Cannot be.
Raiden's butt game is strong?
You are supposed
I'd
to
say,
be stronger than this.
what's his name? The other guy, Jetstream Sam. His ride's right up in the crack. So this guy, Snowfuego,
Just do a knee.
this guy's a bad guy. And, yeah. So we're having a showdown. As bad guys do with good guys.
Not good enough.
Why is he a bad guy? Well, that's explained in DLC that I have and have played. But it's really hard. So I don't know if I'll play it again. But we'll see. No problem. He's a bad guy. He's a contractor. And I'm actually not even joking like that. He is actually a contractor.
Show me a good time, Jack.
He wants me to show him a good time. I know what that means.
Now we're talking.
I can't actually explain what's going on because I'm trying to not die. But enjoy the tumbleweed that blows around during this fight. It's pretty awesome.
This can't be happening.
I think the batteries are actually having some impact on this fight, because I swear I should have done a not a dodge, a block on that.
Just you and me.
Man, I wish it would actually, like, center the screen on it. That'd be nice. Give me some wonky camera angles. Did he just say get wrecked?
Now we're talking.
I work right through disability leave!
It's gonna be a good time, Jack.
No. I think he said get wrecked. I'm gonna believe that instead of get ready. I think it's better.
Not good enough. How long can you last?
Don't kick me in the head. Hold on. Am I using the wrong sword? Shit, I'm using the wrong sword. And I also wasted a... I want to be using his sword.
Now we're talking.
Pretty boy! He's talking to him like he's a dog. Yeah, I'm actually gonna run away and,
Raiden? No!
no alcohol in my water bottle. Because there's health packs around here somewhere. I just don't remember what they are.
Just you and me, Jack.
Oh yeah, six swords. And I just waste. Okay, you know. Yes, restart from last checkpoint.
Just do it. Me, Jack. How long can you last?
Well, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not going into grip.
What happened? What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden! Damn it!
Just do it. Me, Jack. Walk right into it.
folks.
This can't be happening.
Okay, where the hell?
Raiden!
What is that box? I just want to grab that spare health pack.
Just
I just can't remember where it is. Oh shit, that's a yellow attack. Yellow attacks are a dodge, man.
What happened? What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden! Damn it!
Yeah, Raiden's the only employee left. He chopped everyone else into a million pieces. Pretty boy! What a pretty boy! Oh, what a pretty boy! Whoa, what? I have actually never seen that. I don't think that happens in any other different. Get wrecked. Pretty boy, what a pretty boy.
What happened?
No, what?
Raiden, answer me! Raiden! Damn it!
Just do what needs.
How do I just hurl some grenades at him? Can't be that, right? Team butt plugs is my hashtag? Is this what's being said in chat?
Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Amateur.
Astro Boys!
Now this is a fight!
What's wrong?
Fuck!
Answer me!
Same thing happened last time.
Raiden!
Note to self, don't just like bolt when he gets his sword back.
Just do what he needs.
Oh, I'm gonna get
What's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me. Raiden?
Yeah.
Raiden!
Basically just don't run away when it's a one-on-one fight.
Just do what needs.
I exercise knife safety!
Not good enough.
Now this is a fight!
Box lightning area isn't from Office Space, is it? That's very familiar. I don't know where it's from though, off the top of my head.
Walk right into it! Say goodnight!
Oh, is it from, It's not from 40-year-old version, no. It's just you're smashing Yeah, I don't know what it is. Off the top of my head. Oh shit! I did the wrong thing. Oh yeah!
This ends here. Playtime's over.
Is it from Malcolm in the Middle? I'm gonna have to watch Malcolm in the Middle again, because that show has a lot of funny stuff in it. Although, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you cut it. That's his corn syrup and maple syrup reserve tanks. They form his like six-pack there on his chest. And I cut into them, and he was very disappointed because he won't have
Evidence.
he won't have any for his pancakes and waffles later.
I guess even AIs don't know everything.
It is likely no single correct answer exists. Additionally, human conflict stems from opposing ideals and societal norms. I was not programmed with these guidelines.
You're better off figuring those out for yourself.
And of course, he colors them red because how else would you?
A VT7 high-frequency blade.
Red food
The
coloring.
efficacy of the enhancement directly correlates to the quality of the original weapon. My file indicates Sam inherited the sword from his father.
Going to bury it?
I will retain it in memory of Sam.
What a good boy! Or, sorry, what a pretty boy!
Raiden, we have less than 1 hour. Hurry!
Roger that.
Sexist game devs. Couldn't possibly be a mother, female cyborg ninja. Gam devs.